comes from Isynix, who asks, with the recent renege of offline capability for Elite Dangerous, is CIG still committed to providing offline private servers in Squadron 42 for backers? Well, yes. So we're definitely. I mean, Squadron 42 definitely will be able to play in offline mode. So as long as you've downloaded your game and you've got it from our downloader and it's whatever you had a legitimate account and it downloaded, then you can completely be offline and play that without being connected to the internet on your laptop, traveling, whatever you want to do. You won't be able to play any of the multiplayer aspects or cooperative aspects that we'll sort of focus in occasionally, but we've already said that. And then we are going to provide offline the ability to sort of mod your own server and run your own offline servers. I have said before that it is not going to be the same scope and scale that we do in the persistent universe, because it's just not possible. I mean, we're doing a system that has hundreds and hundreds, potentially when everyone's playing, thousands of servers that spin up dynamically, and we have different levels of servers from the economy simulation to sort of the matchmaking servers, the system servers, the persistent universe database, and all the game instance servers. So what it's going to be much more closer to is the way that Freelancer is on the offline server, where you have a server that can handle a certain fixed number of players, and then all you and your friends can go around it. I mean, like, no one will be able to run one of the moddable servers and have 1 million people playing it. It just isn't possible, because you need it at the scale that our server base is going to have happen. But you certainly will be able to run that for you and your friends, 100 of them or whatever it would be, and do what and will allow you to do modding and change stats and do stuff around it. But it's, the moddable servers, won't be always like getting updated and getting every latest content drop exactly when the persistent universe stuff does, because obviously it's an extra level of work to bring it down and make it work in a closed setting. We're still going to deliver all the things that we said, with that caveat, which I said from the beginning, is that obviously the persistent universe is just going to be able to support more players and be more dynamic and have variety in a way that the private moddable server won't be, because the persistent universe is like a huge structure of servers versus like one server, and it's not necessarily something that anyone potentially, it's not like an individual can sort of run that server structure themselves. Trust us, we have 300 people working on this game, and it's a major asset getting all this stuff working for us. But we're going to still deliver all the things that we did. I kind of understand why Elite Dangerous made their change, although obviously they've had a bunch of flack for it, because I think their vision of their sort of online, their universe play sort of involves some dynamic online events, and then you need to be online for that, which is kind of our vision of what the persistent universe is. Squadron 42 absolutely single player, and you will still be able to run your own private server, which, as I've said, would be a more scaled down version of what we run for the huge community. All right, so there.